Hello there, my friend, and welcome to the fire. Come and take a seat right here. You know, a good DM wants to work with their players to create a meaningful and fun story, and sometimes they'll perhaps hint that just maybe certain things might be a bad idea. Well, I would perhaps take that advice. Player learns why you always accept the offer to rethink your action from the DM. r/dndstories posted by Evan306. I am a DM who just finished his first campaign but had done a bunch of small and large dungeons, so I had some experience already. This story comes from my first campaign and what happened so far into it that I had a pretty decent idea as to how the campaign would end. I hope you enjoy this. Context about my world. Magic exists in multiple types of energy, but there are only two that the players know of at the moment. Common magic, magic that is used by most spellcasters and all the classes, and creation magic, magic that can affect the structure of the world. The NPC I put into the players group has a way of doing less Deus Ex Machina moments. Most of them were new to D&D, is able to use both of these types, but he rarely uses creation magic because of the risk it poses to himself and the world. Of creation magic, there are two subcategories: order and chaos. Order equals creation and chaos equals destruction. Story. The players were in a old abandoned castle of a Minotaur king, and the players were searching for the skeleton of said king because it had the item they came to get. After falling into a pit that was used to execute and entertain, think Jabba's pit from Return of the Jedi that Luke falls into, and escaping that pit, they started searching for the skeleton, which had come alive due to a charm someone had put onto it decades before. The players eventually found a rune behind the throne of the Minotaur King, and asked the NPC who I mentioned earlier to take a look at it. He looked at it, and in character I said, "That is a chaos rune. I can read it, but it isn't something to be messed with." The bard in my group, who had been able to cause 3 bards worth of trouble for me, most of them were funny instead of annoying, then looked at me and said, "What does it say?" NPC. You don't want me to do that. Bard. Yes, I do. NPC. Are you sure? Bard. Yes, I do. NPC. Are you really sure? Bard. Yes. NPC. Are you positively sure? Bard. Yes. NPC. Are you absolutely sure? Bard. Yes. Me. He starts speaking what sounds like random gibberish to you, and your right arm starts to turn to dust. Bard. Welp. After that, the NPC quickly starts to prevent the bard from entirely turning to dust. The artificer in the group then makes a prosthetic arm for her, and we move on. The spell was supposed to be a self-destruct sequence for the castle, but when the NPC spoke the spell, it went towards a random target. I actually rolled for this, and it just happened to land on the bard. Yeah, when the DM is offering you an out multiple times like that, you should really take it. Well, that's just how the dice rolls. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. And would you kindly follow the socials posted in the description below. As always, be good, be great, be awesome.